Merci. Bonjour. Thrilled to be here. It's an exciting night for Showtime. We've had Lucien on before, but never in fights of this magnitude. And now we have a long-term relationship with him and Jean Bedard and Interbox that we're quite excited about and proud of. And, you know, I don't want to look past Brian McGee. He's a very tough opponent tonight, and we have to see what happens. Anything can happen in the boxing ring. But, you know, should things go well and Lucien come out victorious, you know, we're looking ahead to the fall for the next fight. And there's lots of options, lots of opportunities in the super middleweight division. We're quite active in with our Super 6 World Boxing Classic. The semifinals are coming up in May and June. The finals will be in the fall, sometime around Lucien's next fight. And, you know, obviously Mikkel Kessler is a big part of our Super 6, a great competitor and a great friend of Showtime, and tremendous person. And hopefully if his injury is corrected and he feels up to coming back, I think him and Lucien would make for a spectacular fall event, whether it's here in Denmark or wherever, maybe New York somewhere. But we're looking forward to that possibility, and we're going to work hard to make it happen. And, you know, that's pretty much it, and appreciate all the support, and love Montreal, and love to be here.
How's your vision?
Yeah, of course, I knew you was asking. I had some eye problems, was very bad, and on my right eye it's been recovered now. It's my left eye still, something's wrong. I've been training for like 1.5 months now, hard, and I'm gonna start the sparring about 3 weeks. So it's gonna be exciting how my eyes going to react like that. I have a little double vision still, but I hope in 3 weeks it will be normal. So I'm looking forward to that.
Hi, Mr. Kessler. Jeff from Boxing is minor. I was wondering if the health problems start at the Andre Ward fight, since he gave you a couple of headbutts.
No, it's it's difficult to say. It's been like sometimes and before the end reward, if you have a little how can I say, a little injury in your hand, the next day is over. So it was nothing. It wasn't end reward. It wasn't with the fight. But after the first fight, it was terrible.
And who would you fight before Butte to get ready for Lucien?
I will let my promoter talk there. I don't know.
We're still looking then.
Are you looking for a lefty? Specifically for a lefty?
Well, lefty would help. If you got a mini Butte, it would help, yeah.
You mentioned in your negotiation with Interbox, Copenhagen and New York, not Montreal.
Oh, no, sorry, that was misunderstanding. It's definitely Montreal's.
Okay.
You know,
No, absolutely.
Montreal is a front runner as well.
Is Renan Saint-Just could be considered as a future opponent as a tune-up fight?
He's on the list.
He's on the list. The fact that he's not fighting tonight, is that?
Well, I was looking forward to seeing him. I think we all were. So you know, but a DVD will do. We'll have a look.
Mikkel, Jacques, some people in the boxing community said that Lucien Butte has not yet proven that he's one of the top super middleweight, which I think is wrong, because I think he is. What's your view on that? You fought Frogs, you fought Ward. You were among the few boxers who fought the top super middleweight. What's your thought on Lucien Butte?
Lucien Butte is a great fighter. He just, of course, like you say, need the big fights, but he's gonna do that. They can say that he's not worth it yet. He fought good fighters. He just fought Andrade. He was a great fighter. I fought him myself. So and now, of course, Brian McGee, and now he's going for the top right now. So he's undefeated and a great fighter. So yeah, I can.
By being here today, are you trying to start a rivalry? Are you trying to do that right now with Lucien? Is it a part of it?
I don't know.
Met with me with Interbox.
Yeah, it's difficult, of course, my promoter, and we're gonna have a discussion with, of course, with the Interbox and see what we can do. But I always see Lucian Bute as a big opponent and a big fight. So.
Mr. Kessler, do you have any concern, any worries about the coming fight in Montreal? Are you afraid to not have a fair
I fight everywhere. England, Australia.
Wells.
Yeah, the States. I've been everywhere. I'm not afraid of anybody. And then just going out of the Super 6 tournament and with Green ahead of me, I was very sad that the way I had to pull out the tournaments. But I hope I'm back, and if I could get a big opponent as Lucian Bute, it would be I'm going to say a wish come true.
Daniel?
Mikkel, you fought Frach, you fought Ward. If they meet in the final of the Super 6, who do you think going to win?
Oh, it's always difficult. Yeah, it's difficult to say now. I fought them both. I wasn't there when I fought Ward, not at all. I was there against Frach. But
both of them.
Yeah. But I would say that it's difficult to pick a winner. But if they go into the final, it's going to be a massive fight. I'm sure, and I'm sure that Frach is going to do good. He's stronger than you think. So, but I cannot say who's going to win. And Ward have a difficult fight in front of him with Abraham, and also Frach with Glenn Johnson.
Mikkel, if one of the fighters of the Super 6 goes down with an injury, would you be ready to fight and jump in back into the...
Oh yeah, I don't think I can jump out and jump in again. I would like to, but I think it's up to Ken Hersman.
You know, we've really rebooted the Super 6 because if we did with Kessler and Bute, you've got two there, you've got Ward and Abraham, that's four, and you've got the Johnson Frock, so you've got a new Super 6 basically, and the winner of our fight will be like, you know, that's the Uber champion of the final bout. And there's also a history, remember, Lucas lost his last championship fight when he fought against Mikkel for the title. So that's Interbox 0-1 against Kessler. And then they were 0-2 because Lucas also lost the buyer with Interbox. So there's a little chance for revenge with Interbox on this situation. So there's quite a history here to stimulate Interbox's side of the table.
Can I redirect the question to Ken Hirschner? Would you like to see Mikkel back in the Super 6?
As my opening remarks, I mean, I'm his biggest fan, but I'm not gonna. There's no way anyone's dropping out over my dead body in this Super 6. It's gonna finish up, and then we'll worry about getting Mikkel in with the winner and Lucian in with the winner, and we have some spectacular fights. And I think, Don just said it. Pretty amazing recap of where we're at, and this super middleweight division is so rich with talent. And look, the Super 6 is a long road. It's a hard road. It's an elimination tournament. We've eliminated, all but the best. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Mikkel perform because of the injury, so his elimination was really regretful. But we have the best four guys left. Glenn Johnson is not to be underestimated, and I think Carl Frach knows that. I had a conversation with him just the other day where, it wasn't the usual Carl Frach who's confident beyond words. He actually respects Glenn Johnson. He knows that this is a really, really tough fight. So whoever gets through there, and Arthur Abraham, I think we haven't seen his best since the Germain fight. But all reports are he's rededicated himself. He's training like mad, and I'd be nervous if I were Andre Ward with that power coming at me. So I think you're in for some spectacular fights, and then the world is our oyster, right? As we move through the fall and into next year.
Yeah. Michael, you said you met Lucian 7 years ago. Can you tell us about which circumstances?
I think it was. Yeah, I can't remember what fight, but he was there with his manager. I met him for the first time. He said he's gonna be world champion, and
He's in Leipzig.
he was. What?
He's in Leipzig.
Yeah.
He's there.
but he was now he's a champion, and a great champion, and so that's the first time I met him.
Mikkel, what kind of fight could a new matchup between you and Luchan would look like later this year? Or what kind of fight would it be?
I haven't really thought about that yet, but of course it could be a massive fight. He's an awkward fighter, loose boot, left-handed, and I think I have a. I think I would do really good with him, but I don't know how it's going to be yet. I have to watch him some more, and now we just have to see if we can work something out.
Dernière question, last question.
Mr. Majewski talked about it, but have you already thought about the fact that it would be a revenge fight for Lucian because you had beaten Lucas earlier?
Yeah, you can say that. I'm not thinking about it that much as done, but of course you can say that. And I'm coming over here, and Luca was in Denmark, so if so like my promoter said, I'm not afraid of going here in Montreal, not at all. Oh yeah, New York, Copenhagen, where are we going?
The Viking warrior travels.
Okay, last question, Daniel.
It's just a comment, Mikkel. I'm gonna refresh your memory. You met Luchan when you fought Eric. He was sitting in the first row at the ringside. He was watching Rudy Markuson.
Yeah, he remembers more than me. Well, I'm a fighter.
And he was taking notes at that time as well. I'll let you know.
Merci, thank you guys. Thank you.